There's makeup and there's Chanel makeup. And today we are talking about it. There's just something about Chanel that keeps me and it keeps you coming back. I know this for a fact. Recently, I've received a lot of products from Chanel and I wanted to test them out with you. Although some of them are iconic products that we know for a very long time. However, there's always a pleasure to try Chanel products. I'm Andreea. I'm a celebrity makeup artist. I'm based in Paris, and here is where beauty meets taste, technique, and everything generally exceptional. Le Beige has always been that foundation, that iconic foundation, if you wish, from Chanel, and a personal favorite. Why? Because it has everything that I love from a foundation. It's very skin-like and it has, I would say, light, medium, buildable coverage. I know that everybody loves the water tint and I do like the water tint as well, but I just have to say this is my favorite from the brand. Something that I suggest you whenever you're trying a foundation, not that I'm trying this foundation for the first time, but whenever you are trying a foundation for the first time, I want you to try it with your fingers, not with a brush. I have added a few drops of a lighter shade because I have definitely overestimated my self-tan. Okay, this is much better. If you've never tried a foundation, it's better to have the first feeling from it when you're using your fingers, not a brush. You will understand the texture, you will understand more how fluid, how it melts on your skin. If it melts on your skin, if it sits on top of your skin, you'll have a much better understanding of a product when you first apply it with your fingers. Beautiful formula. It did not cover everything, but leaving imperfections, it's very French. I don't have a concealer from Chanel, but I'm going to use this new one from Prada, which I was blown away by how beautiful this formula is. Very, very light. Truly undetectable. If you're looking for something that you can easily wear without that feeling that you have too much makeup on, then you're going to love the Prada formula. If you have very dark under eyes and if you're looking for something that will erase your under eyes quickly, this is not your formula. I've recently received this. I know that this is not new on the market, but I'm very curious to try it. This is going to be my very first time trying the Le Beige Blush Belle Mine. It's in the shade Nectar. It's a very strong, like lavender mauvey pink. And you know what? Chanel has this beautiful brush that is very, very helpful for, especially for cream products. I have loaded my brush with the blush and I'm going to apply it on the highest points of the cheeks. Oh no, it's really gorgeous. The color is nice. I thought it's going to have a lot of pearls, but no, it's really nice. Let me apply slightly more. I just want more pigment from this. I always start with very little product because you never know, especially when it's something that you've never tried before. I want you to try very small amount and then build. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Yes, this is exactly what I had in mind. And you know what? I can totally see this blush being applied on bare skin and having even more of an impact. You know what? I had to add a little bit of powder because it was just a touch too shiny. And now I'm going to bronze. Bronzed skin, it's such a French thing to do. They call it la belle mine, which basically means healthy look. I'm gonna take this beautiful bronzer, and you know what? I'm not going to mix the third shade, which is a bit more warm. I'm just going to do these two. This is Le Beige Poudre Belle Mine Ensoleillée Light Coral. And I'm applying this with the brush that I've created in collaboration with Rephr. It's truly the best brush for anything powder. The application is exquisite. This is not matte. I don't know if you can see, but it has this nice sheen to it. And I like how it marries with the blush. Another iconic product from Chanel is the Baume Essentiel. And this is a beautiful product that you could apply on your cheeks, on your eyelids, on your lips. It's literally for everywhere on the skin. Now you could apply it with your fingers or with a brush. I really think in order to benefit from this product the most, you need to warm it, melt it a little bit in between your fingers, and then, oh my God, this is gorgeous. A little goes a long way. Also, I find that it's so gorgeous on the eyelids. Look at this, right? It's that luminosity without looking like you're wearing anything. Oh, this is so beautiful. And even on the lips, huh? It has a little bit of sheen to it, which makes it very elegant. This is the eyeshadow liner Call in Electric Brown. I'm going to show you this color on the back of my hand. This is not your typical kohl pencil. It's definitely thicker than your, typical eye pencil, which means that you can apply it right at the base of your lashes or on the entire eyelid. I've applied this at the base of the lashes, and now with the brush, 26 brush from Rephr, I'm going to smoke it out. I'm going to do another layer, also in between the lashes and the base of the lower lashes. Oh, love this. I like to take the bronzer that I've used on my cheeks with a small brush and kind of tie the whole look together by applying the bronzer in the crease and on the lower lash line. That creates a beautiful, cohesive look. It just ties everything together so beautifully. Then I have two options. And I know that you've seen this product many times on my channel because it's such an iconic product. Cream eyeshadow in this gorgeous shade that can be used on its own. With a little bit of mascara, you have that luminous eye. It's so gorgeous. However, like I said, I've used this many times. I have a new eyeshadow that I want to try. Look at this. It's called, so this is Ombre Essentielle 234 Beige Sable. And the finish is satin. Very similar with the cream eyeshadow, I think. We're gonna check it out together. Yes, so similar. So I'm taking this with my fingers. Oh my God, it's gorgeous, but it has a lot more pigment than I thought. I'm gonna take a brush, 13 from Rephr, and I apply it on the mobile lid, but only where I haven't applied the pencil, because I want a very luminous, sophisticated eye, but still having a bit of depth. That's why I keep this pencil at the base of my lashes. I'm gonna go back with that, because I don't want this eyeshadow to cover the pencil. I just want them to be merging together. We have two very different mascaras. The first one, this is in Rouge Noir. So it's not your typical black, but it's like a dark burgundy, but like really dark burgundy. And the second one is this very dark, are they the same? No, this one is definitely more pink burgundy, and this one, you know what, I'll put it on the back of my hand. So this is like a really dark, beautiful, rich chocolate brown. This, it has that burgundy, that Bordeaux shade, actually. I love them both. You know what, I think I'm going to use this one because I love a rich chocolate brown. So let's go. Oh my God, it's so good in real. I don't think the camera catches because it's quite subtle. Exquisite, absolutely exquisite. Oh my God, Callie, you would die over this. This mascara has my heart. immediately has my heart. This eye look is so good. Now let's move on to the lips, and you know what, I'm going to use a classic. This is definitely a classic at Chanel, and you know, when I received the big kit with all the goodies from Chanel, I was the most excited about the lipstick because, you know, they're, especially the popular colors, they're always sold out. I'm gonna remove whatever I have on the lips and go straight with the applicator. The shade I'm using is Tender Beige, and because this is a matte formula, I can overline with it. I know it doesn't look matte right now, because it's still wet, but just wait for this formula to dry. Once it dries, it sets and it will not move. Then with the other side of the lipstick, you have the option to make this lipstick super glossy without dissolving the lipstick itself. Because the problem with similar liquid lipsticks is that as soon as you apply a gloss on top of them, they will dissolve. But this is particularly made so that you can layer them together and have this beautiful effect. Because look, matte, and I love it matte, but, and you can tell it's not going anywhere because look at the brush, it's still clean. Really, really beautiful formula. I was so sure that I am going to use this palette, but you know what? I feel like this makeup is so beautiful as it is. I wouldn't add anything more. But this is very sophisticated in terms of finish, in terms of the shades, even the undertone. I find it really, really beautiful with this palette. And I don't say that very lightly. So let me show you what these shades actually look like. And you have something for everyone, right? You can mix and match to have your custom shade. And the two other shades, I don't think you're able to see, but this one right here, which is this, is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you have ever tried the YSL Nude Lavalière, which is shade number 44. It's that shade that looks great on everybody. That's very similar, this particular shade. Also, this is gorgeous. You could apply it on the eyes as well. I think this is a masterpiece, not to mention that, you know, the packaging is so good. You know what? I really want to try this lipstick as well. How satisfying is the packaging, right? This is in the shade 387. It's the Rouge Allure Velvet. And it's definitely a lot more intense than what I usually wear. There's just something about it. I wouldn't wear it with the eyes, but you know me, I like to apply any lipstick in my own way, which is with that very blurry contour. My God, this is really beautiful. Just a bit too dark for the eyes that I went for today. If you're looking for wearing this color on your lips, here's what I would mix it with. This eyeshadow only with this mascara, because it's the perfect mascara, right? With this Bordeaux mascara. Oh my God, that would be a look. And of course, this on the cheeks. I would do a mix between this and this on the cheeks. Chef's kiss. The colors would just be so beautiful together. I'm very proud of this look. Although we have just tried random products, I really wanted to refresh my own memory and yours with everything beautiful at Chanel. And with this occasion, I just want to say thank you to Chanel for sending me that beautiful kit. Like, that was so insane. Thank you so much. And thank you guys if you stayed with me this long. Thank you so much. It means that you're a true Chanel lover. Everything I've used is in the description down below, as well as somewhere on the screen. I think that I can link these products on YouTube directly. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.